Afternoon, back on here again. This is the third. Is this the third time today? Fourth time? Who knows? Who gives a fuck? Back in Gusto because I just can't get into work. I don't mean I can't get into work. I can't get into doing some work. So I saw something. A guy on Facebook. He was talking about do wives ask you to. The wives ask you to sit down while taking a pee in Japan, and he says, "Don't answer." Sorry, he says, your wives ask you to sit down when having a pee." He says, "I've no need to ask this to Japanese guys, to guys in Japan that marry Japanese women, and because he assumed that Japanese women ask their foreign husbands or husbands to sit down when having a pee." Well, my wife never ever did that. She was just happy when I stood the right way up. Iwama. Rose Sennheiser. Are you Japanese or just a fucking stupid foreigner? 6 people, that's pretty quick. 8 people, that's quicker. Wow, must be this. Oh, he's not. He's still here, the prick. Okay. Iwama is dead. I fucking killed him. He's underneath my floorboards. Big girl. Thank you. You're so kind. Hello, Tom. There's a big girl here. She's massive. You don't want one of them sat in your face. So I ordered the chips are 200 yen today because it's raining. Can you believe that? I ordered some sausages as well, seeing as I've got the brown sauce. Some men would kill for girls like that, but first they would get her insured. Ten people, wow. What time? Oh, it's in the morning. Well, I guess it's midnight in America, New York, and in the morning in Europe. I just saw ASMR. Got this. Look. Make a donation then. New breakfast today. There was a girl on Facebook and she was like telling everybody how she made money, $5,000 a month by just showing her feet. One of my videos was on a train and I was showing the lower legs. All the video was about was this guy wearing white socks and black shoes, and I said that's an awful thing to do. It's very bad sense. YouTube blocked the ad. YouTube blocked it for being sexually fetish. I would, because it showed three people's legs. Hello, num num. So earlier today, someone donated $5. Thank you very much, whoever that was. I didn't see it come into the frame, but thank you. I'm starting to salivate. Might be that big girl. I've only ever had sex with two fat girls, not at the same time. Thank you. And thank you. And one of those like jumped on me while I was asleep. I was awoke by my friend jumping on my cock. She was a big lass. So I'm just glad she wasn't sitting on my face. Oh, yeah. Heavy surprise, certainly was. So I want to give a shout out. If you can check him out, his name is Johnny in Japan. He's an American. He's done a bit of wrestling, but he's pretty small. He does these live streams. He's only getting a few views, but like it's quite palatable. And he gets drunk on. He does long live streams. He gets drunk. We just want someone to talk to him. So if you can, Johnny in Japan, just check him out. Tell him I sent you. He's in Fukuoka. If you are a Westerner, were you told to close your mouth when eating food? Oh, the numbers are going down. Now 5, what did they expect? Just put Will Bill. Just feeling a very strange mood. That's never usually good. Oh well, oh yeah. Maybe that's why they went. Another one down. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should kill this. Alright, good. Start again. So, so now I've got a road with bloody this all the time. Oh, I should have got this in the first place. Oh, I messed up there, didn't I? Should have got that first time. Why did you say H, Christ? Yeah, maybe I should have got Iwama-san to give me his blessing. People say they've seen him, but I'm sure he could be in hospital. But his brother did say to me, Shinda Bakero. I think when YouTube cancelled his channel, I don't think that helped. I'm not sure if that order went through. No, me, I was the Bakero.注文もらいましたこれ。
あ、グラス何個か1個で。
OK。
で買った。
ああ、分かった。OK。ありがとう。Now you can press fucking 10 buttons just to get a drink. They're pressing my fucking buttons. I think we could have made some videos together actually if I hadn't got hit by that fucking truck. I tried to slow down. Well, I'm trying to catch one of my sponsors. He's called William. He took a bike to a truck fight. So I've been trying to go on for the time that he's coming home from work. But then again, it's like fucking Friday night, probably a drink or so. Is that right? Friday? It is Friday night in America, yeah. So what's the time in where you are? It's 9 o'clock. Someone's sending me a message. Thank you. Just checking it was half a litre there. I bought a bottle of wine for 400 yen the other night after I'd already drunk a fucking ton. I only took a couple of swigs out of it, and now I can't find it in my house. Fuck knows what it is. Yeah, I figured out that I went for a meal the other night with my daughter, and we were going to go to all you can eat, but then she's small, she don't eat too much, so we just went to Caesarea. I mean, you could get one. I asked for like a 500 cc. She brought me off, and because it was like 100 yen cheaper. So I've just had a friend, a YouTube friend, call me. He makes films, and he says his message. He asks if I've been reading his messages, but I didn't see him. I used to have this habit when I was like a teenager. I had a moustache, and I just like licked my lips, and I just like irritated. I don't really want that to fucking return. So, do any of you masturbate to Saoirse Ronan, the Galway girl? She's cute. Let's see if I can do this. I'm trying to get this guy to come onto my channel. Yeah, he was on earlier, yeah. What's happening now? was winning at blackjack. So I was just wondering, can you play blackjack and have your phone open at the same time? No, my son is in security now, and my daughter is at university studying English. No, it does. He doesn't. They don't have. He doesn't use a computer. He just uses his phone. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean. Playing blackjack on the internet. Okay. My niece plays that. I think one of those games. I see what you mean now. Yeah. My lucky, and he's got a full-time job as well. He doesn't work for a supply company. He's got a full-time job. I guess when he walked in the door, I think, fucking hell, this is what we've been looking for. He's working at a hospital. Good afternoon, Peking. Peking duck, my favourite food. Maybe I've said this before, I used to live above a Chinese restaurant in Tenerife. We used to have duck nearly every fucking night. It was absolutely beautiful. Roast duck, one of the best foods ever. I think Daffy Duck was so lucky to make so many films. You know, that's what I should do. I should get a drinks thing, and then just bring in a bottle of fucking vodka or something. We might do that later. Sweet and sour, yeah, well, sweet and sour is always popular, isn't it? Or in Japanese, subuta. This the new girl, this, isn't that? She's got a bad chest. Well, Hong Kong's is probably like wafu, it's just a Chinese style. Maybe it's a little bit different to the sweet and sour what we have in England. I think the sweet and sour what we had in England, it just the sweet was fucking pineapple, and it was the plate was put on top of a pizza. That's just to so no one would complain. There's a place here called Osho no Gyoza, and I used to go in there quite often by myself and with the family, and it's still popular, but I guess that some Chinese places might see a decline. I'm not sure I think if cases increase, but in Nagoya, and I'm sure in Tokyo and Osaka too, there was a massive influx of Chinese visitors. I don't. What did they have? I can't remember. What they have here. Or maybe it's just the sauce. It's just the tomato sauce. I think that's sweet. And the other stuff is pork. But when my wife used to make it, used to use fillet pork. Totally different. Because generally the Chinese restaurants just use the cheapest pork. But then I'm trying to, maybe I'm fucking making up false memories here. I don't know. He's like fucking 40. It's 40 years ago. And we used to get their chips with curry sauce, which was a green curry sauce. That was standard in the chip shops. I think they've got a similar thing here, but they use it with udon. Now, you remember that this? I think there's a saying that anyone can make Chinese food. You know, if you're Chinese, anyone can make it. I once went into a restaurant not too far away, which totally fucking throws that that fucking idea under the bus, because that was the worst fucking Chinese. One of my favourite curries is called Jawa curry. Yeah, S&B, yeah. A Jawa curry, but that's not really popular. The S&B is popular, you know, with the apple sauce, the sweet ones. But it's not. I got so drunk when I went back to Sheffield. I took this Japanese guy into the local pub near Sheffield University, and I got him to write out this fucking idea for bringing all these sauces to England. And he wrote it out 4 full scraps of paper. Then I faxed. For some reason, I never heard from them. I'm at in Nagoya. Where are you? I guess they're all full of chemicals, aren't they? The only dodgy thing I used to get when I was earning good money, we'd have like 30 to 40 bottles of wine a month, me and the wife, but we'd always be eating like ham and cheese to go with the wine. And that's the only time I used to get like palpitations in my chest. But we used to eat a lot of that fucking stuff. I used to buy these big blocks, and they were fucking cheap. It was 1 kilo. It was 1 kilogram of curry block, and it was about 650 yen. Cheese, ham, and wine. What a life! There's nothing better. There's nothing better than it. It's fucking beautiful, and some French bread. Not garlic bread, but just French bread. Yasui now, it's not really. Not the stuff I was buying. Oh no, I don't think it was sourdough, no, it was just the baguette. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it was cheap, yeah, 650 yen for that one big block. Just used to shave it off with a big knife. Where did Skyfall Aviation go to? It was nice as well. It was nice. But I think it like an Indonesian flavour. I think it's called Java curry in English. But the Japanese, they don't like coconut curry either. You used to get that in a local bar here. Fucking lovely it was. Yeah, there's a restaurant. There's a restaurant in Adsta, and it's called Bermondsey Cafe, and they're doing it. Yeah, but if you mention pancakes to Japanese people, they automatically think of the sweet pancake. In fact, oh, what's it now? I saw a photograph somewhere. Maybe it was an ad, and I saw it somewhere for the shop Pancake Day, and they look actually quite nice, the pancakes. But the fucking, how can you fuck up a pancake? Some people can, I guess. That's what I should do for the fucking pancakes and Yorkshire puddings. Yeah, you could have like lemon juice with them, orange juice or gravy. Iwakura Santa, that's me. Well, the worst breakfast I had was in Holland on a 2-week course, ship landing, landcraft course, only up north. Oh my god! And the breakfast is the weirdest fucking thing. You get like slices of ham, chocolate sauce, hundreds and thousands. With what the fuck is this? And then there was no hollandaise sauce either. There's no E in gravy. That would be very grave. They've just opened up a new cemetery just down the road from here. Very popular. Everybody's dying to get in there. Yeah, chips with gravy, yeah. That's fucking... Yeah, I think we used to get that at the working club, the chips and gravy. I didn't, until I came to Japan and I read about that, the Belgians have a thing where they have 12 sauces, very popular in New York, I believe. No, we went by ferry. I'd just come back from Spain. I went from Spain. I went from after that course. We landed in Hull by the ferry. Then I went over to Manchester to see my mates. Maybe I popped into the fucking Royal Marine base there, and then from there went to the airport, and that's where I met my mates 1 hour before. Then I was straight onto a plane to Spain for a 2 weeks holiday. It was in a place called Den Haag, and that's my only time I went. Opposite this place was like Sweden or something, and we went over the road or over the sea onto this Swedish place. What's wrong with those people? Yeah, I remember going to Spain. We asked for bean. I asked for egg and beans, and they brought me eggs and runner beans. But I guess it's the same everywhere, isn't it? Well, it used to be where, Japanese people want Japanese food overseas. American and English people, they want Western food overseas. But I guess it's all changed since then. There's more and more world's foods all over the place. And to say like you won't eat it is a bit, I suppose, Neanderthal. When I was in my teens, 20s, when I was in my 20s especially, I used to have like beans on toast nearly every day. Beans on toast, fish and chips at night. I think I overdid it one day. I had fucking fish and chips 3 times in a day. I like the look of this. It looks like bibimbap. Oh, it says. Oh no, it's Masay. It's Taiwan Masay soba. Can you see that? Looks all right, doesn't it? There you go. That's and that is out. Willie. All right, William, you shut up, pal. Cheers, pal. Been talking about you. The Ramsgate. Thanks, William. You brought the record for a donation. Cheers, pal. Oh no. Oh, that's all right. So, are you getting back in from work, William? Yeah, there's been some fry-up breakfasts on one channel, Rate My Plate, and everybody's making these breakfasts, but they're very funny. But and I was slagging this girl off because this, I don't think it might have been non-English, but he made a big spread of sausages, mushrooms, bacon, looked very nice. But everybody's attacking it. What the fuck are you doing? There's no fucking eggs, there's no tomatoes. And I wrote a reply to this girl, and I got a message from Facebook saying, what you're writing is against Facebook standards. Do you want to retract it? So instead of banning me straight away, they gave me a warning. Yeah, there's one thing every time, what Americans go crazy about American, that crispy bacon, it looks awful. And in England, the most popular bacon is back bacon or Danish bacon. You like it crispy? Well, you can make, can't you make Danish bacon crispy? William, you just got enough to work, have you, or you've been drinking? Yeah, I like it. If people irritate me. Like this Pinky character is starting to irritate me. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of him. Did any of you? I don't know if it's the same in America. In England, YouTubers have been appearing on chat shows and game shows. Oh yeah, I think I saw what you call him, the most popular YouTuber. I think he was on Jimmy Kimmel, but he's not. He seemed to be a bit subdued. And I'd like to see Callum's Corner. I'd like to see Callum's Corner on game shows. It's talking about just try to be fucking. I don't mind trolls, but try to be fucking funny. Oh, that's all right, Willem. Yeah, but that Indian girl from Canada, what's it, Wonder Woman or something like that, Nantoka woman. She's very, very funny, very talented. She's got her own chat show now. And I think Callum's clip, yeah, try to beat that, P King. William is one of my Patreon people. He's very generous. And it was his mum that actually first started, or his mum that. Her favourite YouTuber from his mum's Japanese, and her favourite YouTuber is or was Victor. Like I say, I think I was second or third, which is still good. Well, it's been raining today. I am trying to get myself out of a slump, and but it means working very, very hard. Are you asking me? Not recently. It's a little bit. Look, I went on one of his live streams and sent a message, but someone told me he never replies to live streams. But he's a bit of a strange character. But because of the way he talks, he's not a bad-looking lad, and he comes up with some fucking cookie ideas. He's popular, but he is strange without a doubt. Like there's one, he went to Germany to meet a girl. This girl was probably like him, a little bit strange, and he expects to jump into bed with her straight away. Why didn't he just go for a few drinks first, get to know the girl, and then once she got to like him, found him he was okay or not, then she could see either yes or no. But just to say, come back to my room, let's do sex, and now he's doing sex with. The last I heard, he'd bought a doll. Yeah, he's a bit of a Kent, all right. But he's going to get his mum's house, or so he thinks. No, but you can't get more outrageous than that, can you? Buying a blow-up doll, or one of those things, whatever it is. It probably was. No, it was a real life thing, wasn't it? He's in Korea now. Oh. But that's Chris Broad, that's another Kent. I didn't watch too much. Men like that cannot perform. Well, they can, but it just might not be for a very long time. Is Chris Broad gay? Yeah, that crossed my mind, mate. I would guess so. No, but he's always got mates in his videos, I show. So, men. So well, there's nothing wrong with being gay, I guess. No, but like I say, it's a very natural thing, or that's how the world works. Ooh, that gets me excited. A French girl. No, I tell you what, I think it was last year or the year before. I was delivering something in this big Gaijin area, block of flats near Nagoya, and I shared the elevator with a French girl, and she just spoke in French, and my eye fucking melted. She was so fucking sexy, man, and when she spoke, it was beautiful. And I had this violin teacher that was teaching my daughter, and she said "ooh la la." As the Japanese girl's playing "ooh la la," I just that's why I'm thinking of studying French again. Men today and women are pathetic. All right, Peking. Thanks a lot. Thanks for peeking in. Cheers, mate, pal. See you next time. Yeah, but I think that's yeah. Why don't I go to some French sites and listen to these? Yeah, when you get, you know, I think it was Bill Burr. He was talking about you can't. I think the next time I'm gonna do stand up, I'm gonna fucking upset a few people. Not the French women. Like I said, hey William, was you working, mate, or just out? What does 2 or 3 hours? How many Frenchmen is it? Who knows? Yeah, there you go. Same thing. But you don't forget the French and English were the same people, you know, because the French invaded England, they started to rule England, and then like several hundred years later we're back in France fighting them. Although not that much. So basically, I think at the end of the day we probably like each other, to tell you the truth. That could start another war. Englishman claims that French and English people like each other. Oh dear. Ah, okay. Are you a regular night shift, William? I went in to look for a night job the other night. You know what they told me? I had to take it was like 8-hour shift, and I had to take a 2-hour break. So start at 10 o'clock, finish at 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to take 2 hours. What the fuck am I going to do for 2 hours? You're not getting paid for it. They cannot do fish and chips, but they can do. My first flight, my first trip overseas was to France, to a bowling alley. We're watching some Tempin bowlers, because that's what I was at the time, a young fan. And I went into a French supermarket. Did I say supermarket then? Supermarket. And the fucking stink from the cheese counter was, it made me vomit. I'm not kidding. It was really, really strong. Aha, so this is where you get this macho thing from. About today's men. But is it today's educated men, though? Yeah, I did. Like first time I met him, I didn't know if it was true. I didn't know if it was an act. I always thought he was very funny, a bit, albeit strange. But then you just watch him. The words he comes out with, he is the best. In my eyes, he is the best YouTuber. I don't think there's anyone funnier than Callum. With his use of the English language, he should have his own show, or he should be on shows. And he's very, very funny. The number of classic sayings that he comes out with is. If I go to England, I'm going to try and meet him. He's like you, William. He's a sponsor. He's one of my sponsors as well. So, like I say, he's a good guy. Yeah, well, not everyone has to go to college, and that's what I didn't like about Tony Blair. He was saying everybody should go to college, and then like 1 or 2 years later, he brings in this fucking £9,000 a year term, or was it 9,000 for the full course? I can't remember. but I went to when I was in Japan for a few years. I went to Sheffield University to try and get on a course. The American guy sussed me out and he says no. Then I went to Sheffield Polytechnic, which was Sheffield Hallam University, and they would take me. I wouldn't want to go to a university that would have me as a student. Because they've got no class. Can you speak Russian, Zedcorp? Have you seen any of my Russian videos? Do a search for R. Gary Drunk Russian. It is now, but I can't believe it. In America, you get in that debt for all those fucking years. Can't believe it. I knew one guy, and what he did, he got a grant. He bought. Oh no, he got the money from his dad. He got the money from his dad. They bought a house. Then he just started renting out the rooms to his fucking college mates. But in Georgia, they say car, or I took my car to the bar. It was very far. Yeah, someone really gave my Russian accent a hammer. I can't do one. But I remember once there's one video I swore in. I said some swear words in Russian, and I was showing this video to a Japanese guy that had a Russian daughter, and when she watched this video, this little girl went because I forgot I'd said bad words in Russian on the video. Atlanta, the home of the hot games. This is what they do. You know, when there's no sitting behind the counter and having a nap with the fucking customers or their mates. Every time they want them running off their feet, and they want them to occupy their every fucking minute of existence in these places. Blind Willie's Blues Bar. That sounds good. Oh, is that an actual place? Well, I think you should vote for Democrats, because fuck knows what it'd be like if he gets in again. I've only wrote one blues song. Do you want to hear it? I can remember it. Someone just ran over my brand new shoes. I sat down on the road and I cried and cried, because my little tootsies were still inside. I got the crosswalk blues. They're driving me insane, because that's where I kept my fucking brains. Someone was intimating on the net the other day that Atlanta was gay or something. It was the South's gay. It was the gay city of the South. Life is short, maybe for you, pal. Is that Austin? Well, of course, with a name like Austin, that's got to be the city. Thank you very much. Well, life is short for fucking Russians, that is a fact. Did you know the average age of a Russian is 48, men?